In this video, we're going to be looking at how to set up a stocks and shares ISA with Vanguard. We're going to briefly cover why a stocks and shares ISA is the best way for you to invest and how to select funds on Vanguard's website. We want this video to simply be a tutorial for beginners who are looking to start investing with Vanguard. So without further ado, let's get straight into the content. Before you begin investing, you need to make sure that you're in a financially stable position. Check out my video on investing for beginners where you can figure out how to get the most out of investing. But to summarise that video, before you start investing, you don't want to have any high interest debts being carried over. These payments actually sap your wealth, and in most cases, you'll be better off paying off these debts than you would starting investing. You should also build up an emergency fund or a rainy day fund that is at least 3 to 6 months of your monthly salary. This can help you cover any unexpected expenses. This will prevent you from having to withdraw from your investment portfolio, which really could cost you. Once you've paid off your high interest debt and you have an emergency fund, all you need to do next is start saving money. And then, with this money that you've saved up, you're ready to start investing. In the UK, a stocks and shares ISA is an efficient way to invest. For a full breakdown on what a stocks and shares ISA is, click the card in the top right corner. Essentially, any money invested in a stocks and shares ISA is tax-free, so you won't have to pay any tax on the capital gains or the dividends. Now, with that out of the way, let's go onto Vanguard's website, where we'll go through the website, explain some of the key features, and we'll also explain how to create an account and start selecting funds. So here we are on Vanguard's UK website. Before we get started, we're first going to take a look at one of the most important considerations before setting up an investing account, and that is the fees that you're going to be paying. Luckily, Vanguard is very transparent about their fees, and they're also quite a low cost option when compared to other investing platforms. So here we are looking at the fees now. So the fees are made up of multiple aspects. The first of these is the platform fee, which is 0.15%, and you basically charge this for using their investing service. It's actually capped at £375, so if you are investing with more than £250,000, this platform fee won't exceed that amount. Next are the ongoing costs, so these are associated with the types of funds that you buy. On average, the ongoing cost for a fund is roughly 0.2%. Again, this is really good when compared to other platforms, but the ongoing charges are actually going to be dependent on the funds that you buy. So scrolling down here, and we can see how the fees are broken down. So there are ongoing costs, so that is just generally the cost that you're paying for holding the funds over time. There are fund transaction costs, and this is the cost associated with buying and selling ETFs in particular, and this is used to cover the bid to ask spread. And then there are also one-off costs. I've explained the difference in these type of fees in my ETFs versus index funds video, so make sure to check it out if you haven't already. So now, after looking over that, we're going to be ready to start an application. So to do this, you want to scroll to the top, and you'll see at the top bar there's a button that says open an account. So you click on that. You want to apply for a Vanguard account, so you'll press start my application, and then you'll have a pop-up come onto the screen, and there will be 4 different types of accounts that you can open. So these are a Vanguard stocks and shares ISA, so that's what we're going to talk through today. And as we've explained, that is basically a tax-free way of investing, in which your investments are sort of in a tax wrapper. You're not going to be paying any capital gains tax or any tax on the dividends that you earn. There is a Vanguard Junior ISA, which gives you the opportunity to invest for your children. There's a Vanguard General account, which is only something you'd want to be looking at after you've already maxed out your stocks and shares ISA of up to £20,000 each year. And finally, there's a Vanguard Pension, and you actually also have the option to transfer your other pensions over to Vanguard should you wish to do so. But as we've explained, we're going to be going and looking at how to open a stocks and shares ISA in this video. So press open an account. So on this next screen, there's a lot of important information that I recommend you take your time, read through it, make sure you understand everything that's being said and what you need to consider when opening an account. I think some of the key information that you need to take away from this is you need to make sure that you've not opened a stocks and shares ISA in the current year, as you're only allowed one stocks and shares ISA in each year. If you have already opened a stocks and shares ISA though, you're able to transfer over, but you won't be able to see that within this open an account stage. So if you just click through that stage, then we get onto one of the main aspects of the Vanguard website that you'll be looking at, and this is choosing your investments. So you've got an option from blended funds, equity funds, fixed income funds, and cash. So in this category, there are the life strategy funds and the target retirement funds. So the life strategy funds let you choose a portfolio that is a one solution portfolio So the Life Strategy 100 invests in 100% equities. The Life Strategy 80 is 80% equities and 20% bonds. So depending on your investment horizon and tolerance to risk, you can decide which life strategy is right for you. There are also the target retirement funds, which allow you to choose a date which you're hoping to retire, and you can simply just put in the money to the fund each month and Vanguard will sort the portfolio for you. So if you have a longer investment horizon, then there are going to be a higher allocation to equities, and the sooner that your retirement is, the more bonds that are going to be in your portfolio. On to the equity funds. Here there are a list of all of the 100% equity funds that are available on Vanguard. So this is a mixture of both ETFs and index funds. So there are plenty of ETFs and index funds to choose from in this list. You can use any combination of these to make up a globally diversified portfolio, or there are even some options in which you'd only have to invest in one fund and you'd have a globally diversified portfolio. We're going to make a video that's coming out soon in which we will talk about how you can combine some of these different funds to make a globally diversified portfolio which should achieve good risk-adjusted returns. Then moving on next, there are the fixed income funds. So again, this is a mixture of both ETFs and index funds, and they track bonds from different geographical locations. There are some global options, but you can also pick specific countries if you'd like. You could mix this with some of the equity investment options if you want to make up a portfolio that you'd like to balance yourself. And then finally, there is an option to just hold cash in Vanguard, and this won't be a very popular option, but you can do it nevertheless. If you want to put some cash into the account that you're going to hope to invest in the future, and you can just do this. So when you come to choosing a fund, it's worth noting that you can make a single payment of £500, or if you want to do a regular monthly payment, then you have to pay at least £100 per month. So we're going to select a fund to invest in. So for example, let's choose the Life Strategy 100% equity fund accumulation, but let's input an amount of £500 and then we can press next. And then on this screen, you're going to be filling in some personal details. This includes your title, name, contact details. Very importantly, you'll need your national insurance number. You'll need your national insurance number just so that they can cross-check that you've not got any other stocks and shares ISAs open, and it helps to essentially identify you as a working UK citizen. But that's it. Once you've finished in putting your details, you'll be able to go onto the next screen, complete your order, and then you will be ready to start investing with Vanguard. If you have any questions about this process, please ask them in the comments below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and follow us on Instagram for more stock market and Vanguard related content every week. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button and share it with a friend so that they can learn about setting up a stocks and shares ISA with Vanguard too. And with that, thanks for watching.